with an Ahwatukee couple who says they have exhausted all their options trying to get a terrible stench out of their neighborhood.
That smell coming from their neighbor's backyard has them worried for their own health.
Film News journalist Sean Rice is here with more on the situation. And the details on this are tough to listen to, Sean.
Yeah, Chairman Troy, the only way they can describe it is just living through a nightmare. Al and Michelle Dobbs say they've done everything between contacting city, county, government agencies to their own homeowners association, all in an attempt to get this awful smell away from their home. Now, what's causing that smell and what the Dobbs have endured is something you really do have to see to believe. From the front,
we moved to Ahwatukee Foothills thinking it was a very nice community, which it is.
This home, nestled between the Loop 202 and Desert Foothills below South Mountain, appears to be normal.
We never in a million years thought we would be moving in next to a situation like this.
But what Michelle and Al Dobb have been living through anything but normal. The couple moved to Ahwatukee 4 years ago when they quickly realized their next-door neighbor, a 65 to 70-year-old woman, had a hoarding problem.
It started with a mound of used food cans that we discovered that were crawling with cockroaches and scorpions. And it has progressed over the years to more accumulation of food and quilts and blankets.
And if you thought the inside of the home was bad, the backyard has become the couple's primary concern. They say their neighbor, who had severe mental health issues and no other family members here in the valley, passed away in her backyard on July 22nd. The couple realized the awful smell they've been living through for the last 4 years was now much worse.
She had been out in 110 degrees in the sun for about a week and a half. And so her body had started to decompose and was completely black. And also, her 2 dogs that she lived with in the backyard started eating her body. So there was a pool of blood underneath her.
That smell, as you can imagine, less than pleasant. Michelle says the Phoenix Fire Department found the woman dead. The Maricopa County Medical Examiner's Office took her body, but the combination of trash, food, and parts of her decomposing remains have sat baking in the Arizona sun.
It's been raining. We don't really want that running into the ground and now going downstream into our soil. You know, people have gardens with vegetables and dogs and kids, and to have those type of bloodborne pathogens seeping into the soil and in the air is a toxic environment for people to live in.
Michelle, she has not sat idle. She's contacted her HOA, the Maricopa County Health Department, the City of Phoenix, to name a few. The Maricopa County Environmental Services Department has treated the pool, which remains a green color, and the City Neighborhood Services Department says the property is under notice. Monday, a cleanup crew hired by an estate recovery company has begun to clean out the inside of the home, but the Dobbs think more can be done.
Hopefully this doesn't happen to somebody else, because we moved here, 4 years ago, not expecting to live next to that.
Yeah, just awful. I did have a chance to speak with the owner of that estate recovery company. He tells me he hopes to have both the inside of the home and the backyard cleaned out in the next 2 weeks. They estimate it may take 15 full loads of what you saw there in those garbage trucks. The Dobbs hope with some help from the city or county, as they've contacted them multiple times, that time can be cut down. Troy.
Yeah, and that had to have been going on for years, the amount of stuff back there. And if it's in somebody's backyard, I mean, that's kind of a weird area, right? I mean, if somebody wants to put trash in their backyard, I suppose there are laws against it, but it's not in their front yard, right?
Right, and that's something they're searching for. Michelle, she's done her own research and thinks there may be some municipal laws that the city of Phoenix can enforce in terms of what you can and cannot have in your backyard. But she's contacted so many different people and has been given so many different answers she doesn't know. So she's hoping for some clarity from some sort of government agency to not only get it cleaned up, but tell her what can and can't be done for future use.
Wow,
and it's also sad that she was gone for 2 weeks before anybody knew she was missing. So a lot of lonely people out there. Sean, thank you.